What up, people of the world of life? I hope you all had a good time watching the Golden Globes. I myself really didn't get to watch a lot of the Golden Globes because I was doing this video. But the time has come to reveal the YOUreviewers Movie Awards nominations. Officially, the ballots are in, they're tallied up, here they are. And before we get started, people have asked me if I'm going to do an Oscar snubs video. I'm not going to, just because I like being positively proactive in a proactively positive kind of way. I would rather just concentrate on the YOUreviewers Movie Awards and do our thing. Without further ado, and no other lectures, here are the nominations. We're gonna start off with Best Script. For Best Script, we have Silver Linings Playbook, followed by Argo. Then we have Seven Psychopaths, followed by Django Unchained, and Looper. Next category is Best Trailer. This is a trailer that came out in 2012 for any movie. It could be for a movie that comes out in 2021. But if the trailer came out in 2012, it is all good. And here we are. The Best Trailer nominees are Man of Steel, followed by Looper, followed by Iron Man 3. Then we have Star Trek Into Darkness, and then The Place Beyond the Pines. Apparently Avengers trailers are bullshit. Place Beyond the Pines, that's the one that really got the blood pumping. All right, moving on. Next category is Best Animation, and for Best Animation we have Paranorman, followed by Wreck-It Ralph. Then we got The Pirates Band of Misfits. Then we got Brave, and then finishing off the list is Frankenweenie. The next category is Best Visual Effects. It's funny because Michael Bay didn't make a movie this year, so it's like, what are we gonna do without the explosions? What world would we live in where we do the YOUreviewers Movie Awards and Michael Bay doesn't make a movie? It looks like this. For Best Visual Effects, we have Prometheus, followed by Life of Pi, followed by The Dark Knight Rises. Then we got The Avengers. Killing it off in 48 frames a second is The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey. The next category is one of my favorite categories. I like categories like this, and that is Most Underrated Film. This is the movie that came out and didn't really get the publicity and hype that it should have gotten. There were quite a few of those in 2012, and we have the nominations, and they are Seven Psychopaths, followed by Arbitrage, followed by The Gray. Nice. Then we got End of Watch, and then Perks of Being a Wallflower. I saw two of those movies. Apparently they were very underrated. And another YOUreviewers exclusive category is Best Hero, because there are a lot of heroes out there in movies today, and so we're gonna celebrate that fact. A lot of heroes in 2012 especially, and they start out with Batman from The Dark Knight Rises, James Bond from Skyfall, Django from Django Unchained, Iron Man from The Avengers, and The Incredible Hulk from The Avengers. Figured The Avengers would get a couple. I'm just saying, there were a few to pick from. And for every hero, you need a villain for him to fight. So now we celebrate the best villains of 2012, because there were some cool badasses last year. And the nominees are Tom Hardy as Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, Javier Bardem from Skyfall, Guy Pearce from Lawless, Tom Hiddleston as Loki from The Avengers, and killing it off is Leonardo DiCaprio as Calvin Candy in Django Unchained. So the next couple categories are the breakthrough performances. These people may have been in a movie here and there, but 2012 was the year where they're like, hey, by the way, here we are, and we're here to probably stay. I say probably because if this was for 1999, Haley Joel Osment would probably win, and he is currently... So the nominees for Breakthrough Actress are Samantha Barks from Les Miserables, or Les Miserables for you people who are really gonna nitpick. Jennifer Lawrence for Silver Linings Playbook, not Katniss, Silver Linings Playbook. Or maybe you can stack them and be like, well, if it's for 2012, here, two movies. Kara Hayward in Moonrise Kingdom, Rebel Wilson, aka Fat Amy in Pitch Perfect, and Quavanzine Wallace. That sounds about right. Quavanzine Wallace. For Beasts of the Southern Wild. So now the dudes need their shot. These are the breakthrough actors of 2012, and they start out with Suraj Sharma in Life of Pi, Dane DeHaan in Lawless and Chronicle, Pierce Gagnon from Looper, Scoot McNairy from Argo, Killing Them Softly and Promised Land, and Logan Lerman from Perks of Being a Wallflower. And now this was a much requested category. People were like, why don't you name the worst movie of the year? So now we have Biggest Stink Pile of the Year. That is clearly a schmo title right there. AKA biggest piece of dog shit if you're on my channel, whatever you want to call it, the worst thing that came out in 2012. And the nominees, regrettably for them, are, we start off with Silent Hill Revelation, then we got 1,000 Words, then coming in after that is That's My Boy. Adam Sandler will never cease to be on these lists apparently. Then we got Resident Evil Retribution, and then Piranha 3 Double D, or 3DD, or 3D. The next category is a pretty fun category also. We've seen now the worst movie of the year, so now we're gonna go on to I'm Shocked It Didn't Suck. These are the movies where you see the trailer and you're like, that's probably not gonna be good. And then you see the movie and you're like, holy shit, that was good. We start off with American Reunion, Then we're going on to The Gray. Then we got Dread. Then coming in next is Magic Mike. Then we kill it off with 21 Jump Street. So the next category we got is Best Soundtrack / Score. I know they're two different things, but we just integrate them into one. Why? Because we're fun like that. I'll say Best Music. So the nominees for Best Music are The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey, followed by Django Unchained, followed by Skyfall. Then we got The Dark Knight Rises, and killing it off is Les Miserables. A musical is nominated for that category. One would think. The next category in the category of fun is Best Comedy. Did you laugh in 2012? So did I. A lot. These are the reasons why. Nominated for Best Comedy is Silver Linings Playbook, followed by Seven Psychopaths. Then we got Cabin in the Woods. I always saw it as a horror movie, but if you look at it, more or less a comedy. And of course, the two that had to be in there are Ted, followed by, and finishing the list, 21 Jump Street. So now we're getting into the best performances. We got the best supporting actors and actresses, and chivalry is not dead while I'm breathing. We're gonna start off ladies first. Starting off with best supporting actress of 2012 is Emily Blunt from Looper, followed by Judi Dench from Skyfall. Then we got Sally Field from Lincoln. Then we got Amy Adams from The Master. Finishing it off is Anne Hathaway, aka Catwoman, for just kidding, Les Miserables. And now the best supporting actors of 2012. They are Javier Bardem from Skyfall. Then we got Philip Seymour Hoffman from The Master. Gracing us with some douchebaggery is Leonardo DiCaprio from Django Unchained, followed by Christoph Waltz from Django Unchained. Then killing it off with Robert De Niro from Silver Linings Playbook. Now we're down to the lead performances, my friends. Best Actress and Best Actor of 2012. These nominees are Jessica Chastain from Zero Dark 30, Marion Cotillard from Rust and Bone, Quvenzhané Wallis for Beasts of the Southern Wild, then we got Naomi Watts from The Impossible, and then Jennifer Lawrence from Silver Linings Playbook. The chicks are done, let's see the dudes bring it for the best actors of 2012. The nominees are Denzel Washington from Flight, Joaquin Phoenix from The Master. Then we got John Hawkes from The Sessions. He was also in Deadwood, just saying. Bradley Cooper from Silver Linings Playbook. And then killing it off, we got Daniel Day-Lewis from Lincoln. This next category goes without saying. Without these people, we wouldn't have movies. We got Best Director, and the nominees for 2012 are Catherine Bigelow for Zero Dark 30, Joss Whedon for The Avengers, David O. Russell for Silver Linings Playbook, Quentin Tarantino for Django Unchained, and Ben Affleck for Argo. And now we got the category of categories. The Best Picture nominations for the 3rd annual YOUreviewers Movie Awards Best Picture of 2012. The nominees are Zero Dark 30, then we got Moonrise Kingdom, then Cabin in the Woods, then we got Looper, followed by The Avengers, then we got Django Unchained, then we got Silver Linings Playbook, followed by Argo, then we got Skyfall. Killing off the entire list is The Dark Knight Rises. So there we are, my friends. These are your nominations for the 3rd annual YOUreviewers Movie Awards. We'll get the award show to you in February. Don't know the exact date yet. I'll collaborate with the Schmoes and we'll let you know. I'm going to be on the Schmoes Know podcast. It'll ultimately be like a little mini YOUreviewers thing. It's going to have me, the Schmoes, Chris Stuckman, Flickpick. We'll all be on there talking about the nominations for the YOUreviewers Movie Awards. I put a link below to Toad Hop Network. We will be on that show 8 p.m. Thursday night. That's 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, otherwise known as LA time. And we'll all be in the studio together there, and it should be cool. It should be a lot of fun. So what do you think of the nominations, guys? Let me know. Who do you think's gonna win? This is, I'm telling you, some of the nominees surprised me. I was surprised that some things didn't get nominated. Curious for your opinion, my friends, so comment below. Let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.